Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today and next weekend, over the next 2 weekends, we're going to look at some of JC Newman's budget cigars. A year or so ago, I did the Quorum Maduro. Upcoming next week, I'll do the Quorum Shade, and today it's the Havana Q, which is described as a cousin to the Quorum line. And a lot of what they're going for here is a kind of sort of Cuban-esque flavor. One thing that's interesting about these cigars is they come in a vacuum sealed humi-bag. In other words, you'll get 20, but they're in a vacuum sealed bag, not a box. They're handmade in the Pensa factory in Esteli, the JC Newman Pensa factory in Esteli. And they are rolled with genuine Havana seed wrapper grown by the Oliva family on their farm in Ecuador. So that is the description. This is a Double Toro, which in English translates to 6x54. There's the density. Of course, the thing about the Quorum line is it uses a mixed filler, some long, some short. They call it a Cuban sandwich type cigar. It uses a variation of fillers, not all long filler, which could tend to possibly give you burn issues or draw issues or whatever. But you're not buying them for perfection. You're buying them for, well, hopefully flavor and price. I mean, they're priced at $2 or $3 a piece when you buy them in bundles. Extremely inexpensive. A beginner could easily start with these cigars because you got all bases covered: Maduro, Shade, or Connecticut type lighter cigar, and then this more or less a Cuban-esque type middle of the road power wise. So take it for what it is. It's a budget cigar, but let's judge it on its flavors and how it burns and draw and everything else. Okay, let's just treat it like any other cigar. So let's get right to it. The new, actually, and these are selling very well, by the way, according to what I see online, the new JC Newman Havana Q Double Toro. Now, weight-wise, it has a pretty good feel in the hand. You know, it's not light at all. It's not underfilled by any means. The draw has a little firmness to it, but basically every sample I've had has been that way, and it opens up a little further down the line. I think it'll be okay. Well, your first flavors are a light citrus with a light brown sugar. You can get it. But really heavy amounts of citrus peel and nutmeg. And even at the base of the flavors, as you expel them and you're tasting them as they go, there is raw almond at the very tail end. There could be what's considered a black coffee base. It's quite relatively light, and you get it right after that almond note that I'm telling you about. It's almost like a white pepper, and I would rate it at about 6.5. It's not very peppery. I expect that to change. I expect a lot of things to change, but these are your initial flavors that light up. Of the samples I've had, and I've had many, They all have tended to get better as the cigar goes along. So this is how you start. Let's hope for better things to come, because they should. First third. And the cigar is close to what it was when it started. Same flavor notes. We've got a little increase in the citrus and the brown sugar somewhat. The citrus peel is there. The heavy nutmeg is still there. Pepper is still, I'm going to call it white. It's around 7 now. The finish is heavy nutmeg, citrus peel, and pretty good lingering pepper. If it's going to be white, then it's pretty good lingering white pepper. Medium bodied. The cigar really has nice flavors. It doesn't have a lot of, I guess you'd say, complexity or depth. There's a lot of nutmeg and citrus peel, but that's not your depth. The black coffee is quite light. It's there, but it's just enough to notice. The cigar is not bad. It is what it's made for. It's filling the bill, and I'm gonna start it off at 87 because it's not bad. Could I smoke it again? Yes. Right at this point, yes. And if it stays on track as the others have performed, it may get better. So that's your first third. It's not bad at all. It's nice, sweet flavors. It's just not a lot of complexity or depth to it, but it's not bad. Second third, and we got a little burn thing going on there, but who cares? I mean, you have to take all these little issues into account for the price of the cigar, and that's a no. It's a non-existent fact, non-existent entity. I'm not worried about it. But the cigar has improved. The black coffee moved up. Everything's congealing much better. Citrus definitely defined, brown sugar, citrus peel, nutmeg, even, and I forgot in the last segment, the raw almond at the base of those flavors right before you get to the black coffee, still there. But it's mixing better. It's a little more intense. The finish is heavy on the nutmeg, light citrus, pretty good lingering white pepper, we'll call it. And look at the burn time. Did you notice the first segment was 37 minutes? And now we're at 1 hour and 8 minutes and have a third left? I mean, that's even a good thing. Bet you didn't expect that out of a budget cigar. You probably expected it to burn up in about 10 minutes. No, it's very slow burning, and you need to go slow to get these flavors. I would rate the second third 89, a solid 89, because it's very tasty. I'm going primarily on flavors, and I like it. So I'm not sure, because I haven't had it yet, but if the final third continues to slightly improve, I mean, you've got a pretty good cigar here at an extremely attractive price. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. First of all, did you notice the burn time? Is that not crazy for a budget cigar? I told you it felt dense. Great burn time. Now the flavors are like they were in the second third just a wee bit weaker, just ever so slightly. The abundant, let's say sharp, orange citrus was a little duller, but other than that, it was just pretty much unchanged. Medium to full body. Finish has a little more citrus on it and nutmeg, and nice lingering white pepper. Overall, it's a good cigar. I would lower the final third to 88, but that's all I would go. I just looked online, and these are not even at $40 for a pack of 20. So if you're looking for a cigar that you, for lack of a better word, have not enough time to finish, or just to have out doing some chores, I hate the term yard cigar, so I'm not going to say that's what it is. But if you need something inexpensive that tastes good, here you are. Overall score is 88, same as the final third. Good cigar, budget cigar. It's almost a shame to call it that because it's really better than what you'd expect a budget cigar to be. So there you have it. The new Havana Q Double Toro from JC Newman, 88.